One thing the world's presidents have in common is power. The numero uno of each country is laden with a lot of responsibilities, like controlling the economy of their country, protecting the lives and property of the citizens they govern, making intelligent decisions, and serving as Grand Commander of the country's armed forces. So it is important that each president is protected at all costs. Presidents are usually a target for enemies, since a fallen president is a fallen country. So it's in the best interest of any country to give their president the best security money can buy. Join us as we uncover some of the most heavily guarded presidents in the world. But before we proceed, kindly take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more premium content. Also, stay updated for the concluding part of this video. Now, let us get to it. Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, President of Turkey. A quick fact about the country. Recep Erdoğan informed the international community that his country would love to be called by its Turkish name Turkey, and not what many people around the world call them. Also, our thoughts and prayers are with the Turks and Syrians in their trying moments. Beyond the disaster that hit Turkey, their sitting president Recep Erdoğan has a flair for making utterances that makes him one of the most hated presidents in the world. Recep literally makes new enemies every moment. But with the security provided by his country, he remains just fine. Recep rose through the mayorhood rank to become the 12th president of Turkey, and since then moved around with his 6-team and detailed security to ensure optimum safety. Additionally, Recep Erdoğan moves around with 100 snipers whenever he wants to make a public appearance. And on a day when the threat level is high, he goes all out with a 300-man sniper. That's crazy and sounds like an overkill already. But the rigorous training the security details undergo makes them a perfect match for the enemy. They can notice if a person's muscles move and can shoot down threats instantly. When Recep hits the road, he is often seen with a convoy of 12 vehicles filled to the brim with elite military teams that are overzealous of their commander and can shoot at will in the sight of any threat. Recep's security team is not in any way shy of protecting their president. They once beat up American citizens during a heavy protest against Recep Erdoğan, and they look like they are willing to do so all over to protect Turkey's first citizen. The Turkey's security uses Turkish-made weapons like the Yavuz 16 and 76, a 7.62mm NATO modular assault rifle designed by Kulkalip and produced by the Turkish defense company MKK. While all Turkey's armed forces use the Yavuz 16, Recep's bodyguard and other elite armed forces use the MPT-76, which can fire up to 600 rounds per minute at a muzzle velocity of 800 meters per second. With the assault rifles and Yavuz 16, Recep's security details are always ready to face any threat, and you can only expect a good supply of body bags if anyone dares to attack Turkey's number one. While Recep Erdoğan seems to be a well-protected president, wait till you see how Indians protect their president. Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India. To the surprise of many, India, being a third world country, is on our list, but honor has to be given where it is due. India's Prime Minister, Modi, reportedly spends over $48 million on his security details annually. That might seem excessive, especially with the situation of things in the country. But the life of the first citizen is important. The SPG Group is a group of over 3,000 men trained and specifically appointed to protect Modi and his family. For mobility, Modi's security details use hundreds of bulletproof vehicles, helicopters, motorbikes, and drones to ensure Modi is super safe wherever he visits. The team assigned to Modi wears a black Western-style formal business suit with dark sunglasses, a two-way encrypted communication earpiece, and concealed handguns. On rare occasions, when the security does not want to be seen, they disguise wearing safari suits to blend into the environment. At a glance, Modi's security details can be mistaken for Special Operation Commandos. Modi's movement in his country causes so much traffic that could last hours. Roads are usually blocked to allow his large convoy through. Modi moves with a customized armored variant of the 2015 BMW 760 Ali long-wheelbase sedan to neutralize gunshots attacks. His motorcade boasts 2 Mercedes Maybach S650 guards, 3 armored BMW 7 Series sedans, 4 armored Range Rovers, at least 8 or 10 BMWs, 6 Toyota Frontrunners, 2 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter ambulances just in case of any health emergency, and a Tata Safari electronic countermeasures car to neutralize or counter radio attacks. We are halfway through, guys. If you're enjoying the video, kindly give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Modi's motorcade serves all the necessary functions. They are fully fitted with aesthetic interiors and can protect their occupants from landmine blasts and machine guns. As if that's not enough, Modi's security vehicles include undercarriage armor, 3 inches thick multi-layer laminated glass, and armor plating on the doors, roof, body pillars, front footwell, and rear bulkhead. The vehicles are also fitted with run-flat tires that can run thousands of kilometers with deflated tires. The vehicles also have installed heat sensors to neutralize bomb and missile threats. Also, the fuel tanks are sealed with Kevlar to prevent explosion, while the cars are fortified with gas-proof chambers to ensure oxygen flow in case of biological attacks. In case of a heavy attack, the vehicles are also fitted with compartments that house 2 machine guns to combat any land attack. When traveling by air, Modi, like other presidents, flies India Air 1, operated with 2 customized Boeing 777-300 aircraft that bear distinct national markings. For domestic flights, Modi and his entourage can shuffle between a 14-seater Embraer RJ135 aircraft and a fully customized 46-seater Boeing business jet BBJ 737s with a VIP cabin. Apparently, Modi doesn't just move with protection. He moves with class too. To prove that Modi doesn't joke with his security, the Prime Minister once traveled to Sri Lanka with Indian Air Force Lockheed Martin C-130J Super Hercules, an aircraft used for wars. Modi's security details while on air are as tight as when on the ground. The Prime Minister moves with nothing less than 6 helicopters to patrol the skies. These patrol helicopters are installed with advanced avionics, onboard navigation systems, and night vision devices. Modi's SPG also uses armed plated helicopters to ensure maximum security for their numero uno. With all these security details, it is safe to say any threat to Modi will be neutralized in a blink of an eye. But the next president's security details will definitely sweep you off your feet. Mamadi Doumbouya, interim president of Guinea. Unlike other civilian presidents, the interim president of Guinea is a military officer who attained the seat of presidency in 2021. A little twist here is that the former president of Guinea, Alpha Conde, would have made the list, but his security details failed him as the coup d'etat arranged by Mamadi took him out of power. And since we are not here for morality talk, we would skip that. Mamadi, being a military officer, surely knows how to play the game and beef up his security. The country's budget is over $119 million for security, which is equivalent to 2.9% of the country's GDP. Mamadi happens to be part of the Special Forces, which former President Conde sent abroad to train and beef up security and tackle drug trafficking in the country. But unknown to him, he was setting himself up for dethronement. Mamadi, being the head of the Special Forces, saw an opportunity to overthrow Conde's government. Until today, the Special Forces remain loyal to their commander. Since the Special Forces are well trained, they protect Mamadi with their lives from all forms of attack. The president's security details have special helicopter fighters, tactical armored artillery, anti-tank artillery, rocket launchers, air defense guns, and missiles to ward off threats from the supporters of the previous government and other potential threats. Mamadi hardly leaves his well-protected residence. But when he does, he goes with the heaviest convoy, armored vehicles, helicopters, and rapid military health services. Safe to say Mamadi is the most protected African president on this list. Even though military governments are prone to coup d'etat, it will be hard to overthrow Mamadi's government because of his tight security details. The responsibilities of the presidents make them the most heavily guarded being in the world. A president's death can mar a country, hence the heavy security around them. If you like the video, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to get notified when we upload the concluding part.